Hi there again. Today we're going to look at exercise 7. So as before, the easiest way is to go to your view map in Archicad and double click exercise 7 and you should get this exercise set up. It's really an exercise and a series of tasks which let us demonstrate and see if we have learnt the skills we've picked up and practiced in the preceding and previous drawings. So let's give it a go. Okay, move this wall so it is exactly 500 down from point A. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the shift button, I'm going to click on this wall, and what I'm going to do then is I'm going to drag it, so you can go edit, move, drag, or control D. I'm going to grab it by this little point, and I'm then going to just put my cursor on the corner, but I'm not going to click because I want to tell Archicad how far down. So it's 500 millimeters down. I go Y 500 minus enter. And I've moved the wall. If you want to check, go to the little measuring tool and then measure from the top to here, and you can see it's 500 millimeters. If I press escape, get out of that, it says then duplicate this wall. So that means they want us to put another one of these 1000 millimeters down. So I shift click again. Remember we had this one, I think it was drag a copy. So great, we just say choose that command. Drag reference point is here. I'm just going to hit Y 1000 minus. And that is the walls with 1000 between them. Now I'm going to measure that as well, and from this point to this point's 1000. If you wanted to move the wall so that it was 1000 from here, you could just similar thing, just drag it. I'm going to drag from this point and then go Y 1000 minus. And that means the actual space between the walls is 1000. So there's a few ways of doing that. Now, remove these bits is quite simple. You just control click, get the scissors, and you start to trim things off. Extend this wall up and down to the line. So I'm going to extend the wall, so that's usually a good idea to be in the wall tool. And I'm going to click this wall, hold control down and then hover, and I usually click on this little line and that does the job. I've still got the wall selected. I'm going to hold control down and hover around this line, and I'm going to click on that little, and that does the job for me. Joining these two walls is very simple as well. If you remember, just select the walls, and we do the old intersect, and it's very quick. Now, I think these walls are, you can put a guideline here, so I think I showed you how to do that previously. So if you want to get rid of the guidelines that are there already, you can just say erase, remove all guidelines, and then we can bring a guideline over to where that line is, and then you can just get the wall and we can stretch it. You can kind of hold your cursor down on this little stretch thing here, and I can bring it over and then go 600 past the line. I'm just going to go X 600 plus, and that, if I press enter, extends the wall. Now the trickiest operation in this little exercise is this column one. So I'm going to take a little bit of time with that. So first thing we want to do is go to the column tool. We're not too worried about all these things, so just accept them. I'll put the column in here. Now if we zoom right in, you can see that it says place 5 columns evenly around the arc. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the column, and if we go edit, move, multiply, there's a rotate option. So if we choose the rotate option, I think distribute works, and the number of copies is 4 because we've already got a column placed on the arc. So we just click OK. Now we need to know where the center of the arc is. So if I just hover around this arc, you can see a point turns up here. So we click on that. And basically it didn't work. So let's do that again. Control U. Rotate. So enter rotation center point. I'm just going to go up here and click here. And then it wants me to do the start of the arc, which is the center of our existing column, and where we want it to end, which is at the end of that arc that was already on the drawing. So if we click here, we now have got 5 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're evenly spaced. So I think the rest of that drawing is fairly straightforward. So I'll leave you to complete it and wish you the best of luck. Thank you.